me get a little hello. See if everybody can hear okay. Good to see you all. Just checking up here, see everybody's going on. All right, good. Good to see you all. Perfect. All right. Just organize a couple of things over here, and then we'll get started. All right, there we go. Okay, so welcome everybody. Hopefully everyone's excited. It is Thursday. It is the 4th, and almost banged out the first week. Let me tell you, this is actually a really big month. Just now I'm thinking about January. January is actually one of the most perfect months to trade because we literally have 5 weeks of trading. And it's not like the last day of the pay period is ending up on a Monday or Tuesday. It actually ends on a Friday. Sorry about that. Yeah, actually it's 4 weeks. Yeah, ends up on a Friday, the 26th. You have 4 nice good weeks here. I'm sorry about that. So nice clean month. We'll get through it. Looks great. But we're doing pretty well. There's a nice couple of stocks that are moving really, really well this morning. I want to start off with that. The Atos, you guys are basically killing it on that stock right there. That one had a really nice move this morning at $4.20, right up to $5. And there's a couple of more out here. Shockingly, there's a lot of cheap ones. A lot of inexpensive stocks that are moving in pre-market. So we're going to go through them and review them. A couple of things before we get started, everybody. If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, everybody in the Cyber Group room, remember today is open house here at CyberTradingu University. We're going to be broadcasting live at 12 o'clock. I'm going to talk about the Reddit situation, what happened, how we all traded it. And listen, I like I said in my class yesterday, okay, and I said this yesterday in the webinar, I'm not a genius. I don't have a crystal ball. You know, I don't pretend to be. I don't brag like some other people, whatever it is. I can tell you this, though. When you do this for 25 years, you know where to look, okay? You want to be a good fisherman? Hang out with somebody that fishes in that area water for years. I'm just using these metaphors. You want to be a good cook, you know, and you want to learn how to make that? Go hang out in an area where that's all those people specialize in and what they cook, those chefs, everything. If you know what I mean. So when I'm talking about trading, a lot of those stocks that we found, you know, those Reddit stocks, you know, they were just the right place at the right time, and then they moved. And you know what? I talked about the pot stocks. I talked about, you know, that's been a big thing also. Has been doing well. We killed it with some of the pot stocks right now. I'm just hoping that it's going to be like another Reddit type of thing that it'll pick up and everyone's going to start talking about it, because it looks like, you know, some of these senators really want to pass this regulation. And like I told you earlier, don't take it personal. You can't take trading personal, okay? If you believe in it or not, you're just going to have to just listen. At the end of the day, we got to make money, right? If you don't make it, someone else is going to make it. And then the last thing you're going to be like, oh, did you see that GameStop? Did you see that GameStop? Oh, well, why don't you buy? That company's garbage. It's went out of business. Okay, if you had that mentality and the stock went to 500, who's looking stupid now? You know what I mean? Like, don't take it personal. And that's something you learn over the years. Now, there are a couple of stocks I want to go over that are moving this morning. But first, let's go over what we traded yesterday, because there was a lot of stocks. I want to start off with TLRY. So let me just bring on one of our pot stocks here. So that stock just literally has been, you know, an animal lately. You can see we've been trading this thing since January. And the stock literally ran from 8 all the way to 22. I got out pretty late. I ended up getting out. I got a little greedy and ended up getting out right around 18. I didn't get out the high and ended up buying it back at like 22, 21. I think I bought it back. You can see it ran yesterday up to 29. It's holding pretty strong here. I'm just anticipating that it's going to get some advertisement. That's what we need. We need advertisement. What advertisement I'm talking about? We need more people to talk about it. The more people talk about it, the more it causes traction. Just be careful. It's very volatile. All you got to do is look at this, because this is what's gonna trigger it. When people see that this stock was $300 back in 2019, you know, they'd be like, "Wow, that chart looks like you know, there's a lot of potential there." That's what you got to look at. Okay, so once again, there's no guarantee this thing's going to continue. You know what I mean? But you know what? Where there's smoke, there's fire. You know, so just let's just keep it as that. All right. And there was a couple other ones. Crohn's was another one. That one's actually holding pretty high. ACB. obviously all doing pretty decent, but TLR wise, obviously the big one. I want to talk about a couple other stocks that are moving too. Yesterday we traded the AVXL, and this thing is moving pretty nicely, huh? Look at that gorgeous bad boy right there, $10 to $20. This stock was unbelievable yesterday, and you know what? If you look what happened after hours, this thing just came out of nowhere. It was testing the highs right around $10. And then, bam, look where it is now. The thing is moving. Now, I just want you to be careful. This is now officially probably a category 3, And for some of you who don't know what that means, we always categorize our stocks due to volatility. Remember, to make money in trading, you got 3 things to beat. It's the 3 T's: tradable, trend, and trap. The stock breaks the first T. It's out of your price range, too volatile, too dangerous. You got to be careful because this thing could come right back down to 6. All right, so that one kind of spilled over into today. Sava, another one, nice little mover. After hours, I mean, look at this thing. This thing was $10. It's at $130 for crying out loud. Okay, this is what you train for. Just being at the right place, the right time. Just the stock was $30 2 days ago, and it ran to about 70, and then went to 60 to 130 into after hours. What is this to me? A short squeeze. Okay, it's a short squeeze because nothing goes to 20 to 130. And if you didn't learn it already with the Reddit stocks, I don't know what more you have to look at it. I personally would tell you stay away from this stock right now. This stock is a I hate to use the word crack, but it's a dangerous high adrenaline stock, and you can get yourself in big trouble. So stay away from it. If you got it from the rally yesterday is one thing, but we're not going to sit there and trade expensive stocks like this. Less risk, more reward. FCL, we've been doing great with FCL. FCL has just been treating us well. FCL has been, and you see the chart's a lot prettier than the other ones. But FCL did a really nice move yesterday. That had a nice pop. We also had spelled it wrong. TYME time trade. That one also had a really nice pre-market, and then obviously it just died. So this is what you got to stay away from. This is what I'm talking about. But it was cheap. It was inexpensive. It was tradable. Everyone did pretty well on that. What else I had? There was the ZYNE, right? That was another one. That was a little bit of more of a pump and dump too. All right, so that ends that. Let's talk about what's going on today. Earnings have been really big. This is the big earnings past couple of weeks. I'm going to keep an eye on Pinterest. All right, we've been holding Pinterest for a while now. I've been a fan of Pinterest since December. Okay, actually, I'm sorry, since October. Okay, it's one of the very few inexpensive stocks out there today that are not in the $100 price range. Okay, I know a lot of you saw what happened with Wayfair, Amazon. What is it? The other one, Overstock. This is like one of the very few that really hasn't picked up. So, it just came public not too long ago. They got earnings at the close. I'm really looking excited. I've been holding it for a while, but the big thing is it finally broke out of major resistance levels. When you break an all-time high, that's where the thing goes higher. So you got PIN, and then I also talked about this yesterday, and I only feel that it's going to move pretty nicely is because DraftKings just broke all-time highs, number one. Number two, we're going into the Super Bowl weekend. So where do you think DraftKings is going to make most of their money? Bets, okay? And, fantasy football. So DraftKings, let's see if it gets that big high. I just hope it doesn't go up too fast because then I'm going to have to sell it, all right, which is okay. All right, let's go on this morning. What we got Aacg that's moving this morning. That one's gapped up pretty nicely. But it's kind of flat right now. It's a nice level 1 stock. It's cheap. It's got great tier sizes. You got good level 3 quotes on it. It's a little bit more, I don't know if it's an algorithm. It's not really an algorithm stock yet. I'm not seeing any big block orders, but it did trade 14 million shares in pre-market already. By the way, if you want to know how that's even possible, come and join us at 12 o'clock today for our open house. Another one, AVXL. So this is the one that we traded yesterday. She's moving again really nicely. Look at that. Since 8:45, she started, from this morning, she was making lower lows, and then finally somebody came in and popped in at 9 a.m., and now all of a sudden, for something I thought was going to be on the B list, is now on my A list. Atos, just be very careful. Bulletin board stock, I'll just keep it as that. But for us, make our days pay. We can get in 16 million shares, decent spread. Stock is pretty damn volatile. You can see it was at $1. It's already at 5. Less than almost less than. Well, it's only the beginning of January, right? So less than a month. Let's just say it. But just be very careful. Don't listen. I have traders that ask me all the time, and they say, Fausto, I heard the stock is going to 12. I heard it's going to 15. Listen, don't be fooled. The reason why a lot of people like day trading is because we could sleep at night. What is technically day trading? You're in and out the same day. Okay. Now, swing trading is done into design. Options trading is done into design. You want to be good at those, you got to day trade first. So don't be sold on these stocks, okay? And listen, you probably should have learned your lesson. Do you really think that GameStop is worth $400? I don't even think it's worth even, $30. But it's still trading there. So listen, if you can get a good short off, all right. But we all know a year from now, it's not worth 90, okay? It's not worth more than Pinterest, okay? It's not worth more than DraftKings, all right? That's the way you got to look at it. It's not worth more than Chewy, whatever it is. I can go down the list. All right, so we got a YouTuber that says, what do you think of the THTX trade? I didn't get to that yet, but it is on my watch list. It's on the B list. It's trending down. I'm not really crazy about it right now. But, it's got some good orders. It's up 35%, but it was up higher this morning. She's kind of backing off. She's got some support levels. You can see there at 230. A couple of iceberg orders out there. Nothing crazy. I see more buyers than sellers, which is a good thing. But if it holds here, it might break out. So, yes, I did put that on my B list. All right, we got a couple of more here. I did bring up the ONTX before. We're going to keep an eye on that one, too. That one's also a very inexpensive, cheap stock. XL. This one I saw early this morning. This one obviously starting to break up. It took a huge hit, XL. You could see we were trading this stock too not too long ago. And one day the thing ran from 18 to 34, which obviously we know is a short squeeze. Came right back down. It's coming up a little bit. I know some of you traded the stock. Be very, very careful because the stock is, if you did your journals, make sure, like we teach you in class, how to review and take notes on it because I look at it as, listen, anybody out there cook? I'm a big cook, okay? Actually, I even got my own cooking station. Actually, I'm going to start going out there and putting more. It's one of my hobbies, cooking and gardening and, living the outdoors. So that's what's beautiful about this job. You can actually do anything you want, you're not stuck, all day from 9 to 5 and then stuck with traffic getting there. But this is a nice thing. You can come and do whatever you want. But my point is, it's like trading is like cooking. I look at it. And, if you keep sticking with the same recipe, it's obvious you need to tweak it and modify it, right? But not too much. But the only way you know that is learning from the mistake you did before. You're going to make that dish again, okay? And you're only going to make it better the more you actually cook it. Trading's the same thing. You're going to trade the stock again, okay? And if you took notes, you're going to know exactly how to trade it. So remember, we're going to trade these stocks again. And if you don't do what we taught you, what you're supposed to do, you're never going to know how to be careful. Because you know what? If you didn't take a good note on this, you're going to realize, like, holy crap, I remember that stock's got huge iceberg orders. I remember it's got these nasty shakes, whatever it may be. But you got to make sure you do take those notes. Very, very important. All right, so there's a couple other things that are coming out today. Listen, there's a lot of hype. That I'm seeing a lot of action going on in some of the Reddit stocks, which we're going to call the Reddit stocks. So we got a lot of Reddit stocks that are moving. They got big volume. If you notice, Nikola finally came down to its rightful price. Okay. So that one, at first, I don't know how the stock went up that much. This stock has so many outstanding shares. I have no idea how they triggered to make it move. But you're getting some volatility like an AMC, GameStop. Guys, just be very careful with these things. We're done. We're over. This is like the old girlfriend or the boyfriend, wherever it is. Don't go back to it. Let's go on to our next opportunity. Don't look at it and get stuck on the hype. People will keep asking me, do you still think they're any good? No, we're done. We were done. Even when it was maxed out, we were trading beforehand. Great traders never buy at the bottom and sell top. You always buy in between. There's always a new one out there that's moving every day. That's why you're here every morning. So please stay away from them. I told you this. I even did a video on this on YouTube. Okay. I don't even trade them. I don't even want to trade them. I got better things to do. Less risk, more reward. So please don't get caught up on the hype. Now we got a couple of stocks out there. I'm gonna get ready because the market's opening up in 10 minutes. I just want to hit a couple of things. Derek on YouTube says, what do you think of the ZY and E trade? You know what? It was good yesterday. It's junk right now. It's over. It's not doing anything. Just scrap it. It's got good volume. It's got good tier sizes. Unless something happens at 9:30 this morning, I'll go from there. Terry in the trading room, the cyber group room, NNDM. Okay, a little bit better. Terry, stocks had a decent push. It's been a really good swing trade, Terry. You could see that, but not the great. You know, it's got good volume, but it's really not moving that much. You know, it's more of a swing trade than more of a day trade. I would give it. All right. Anything else, guys? Greg says on the cyber group room is the SKLZ trade. You know what? I didn't see this stock. You know why? Because I started at 9:30. She just came up and she's not. Oh, there she is right now. She's on number 8 on the big percentage gainers. This is going to go on my B list because I could see right here the stock's got a very big spread. I don't have that many level 3 quotes on it. So it's going to be in the 3 or 4 category. Maybe 4. I'll probably put in a 4. What does that mean for some of you on YouTube, Facebook Live? I'm just telling you right now, if you're not a trader that averages about 500 to 1,000 a day, don't trade it, okay? The stock will have some nasty shakes. But for you, Greg, and all the category 4 and up traders, guess what I see there? A Fausto flag. We all know what that means, all right? So let's look forward to that. All right, let's get ready for trading. Don't forget, everybody, by the way, if you are watching on YouTube and Facebook and cyber traders in the room, I'm making videos more and more. Go to our YouTube channel. Make sure you click the alert so you get the alert when I'm always sending out a new video. I'm doing these little videos. You guys got to watch them. I'm going from all the way about being a beginner, just even know how to hit the damn button. What is a buy? What's a sell? It's amazing. Some people don't even know who you're buying it from. Where I'm going to do those. I'll do some advanced. Make sure you get those alerts. And also like us and friend us and share us, okay? Because there's a lot of people who want to do this and they just blow up their accounts. It's better that they know who the professionals are. Let them show because it's not for everybody. And I say this all the time. That's a good thing, okay? So you better have someone show it to you before you end up blowing up your account. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll be back. And cyber traders, we'll start commentating once the market opens up, all right? Good luck. Be safe. And we'll see you back here at 12 o'clock.